So here's the thing. I get asked all the time, which platform should I be on? Which platform is better? Y'all, that is like asking me which is better. A giant fajita burrito, and I'm talking a melty, juicy one, or a toasted turkey and caramelized onion bagel sandwich just dripping in that schmear. And you know, I can't pick. I cannot pick one. They can both be amazing. They both have their place. And if you play your cards right, you can enjoy both. But today, I wanted to talk about a platform that some creators are just sleeping on, or at least not fully taking advantage of it. And it is my second favorite platform of all time, and that is Fansly. This is the second video in our series that I am roughly titling Choosing Your Adult Platform. In this series, we are covering all the big details that you need to know about I almost could not figure out how many fingers to put up. Holy fuck, girl. About 6 content platforms so that you are fully educated and you are fully prepared before you are deciding which adult content hosting platform to go with for your content business. We are going to be covering Fan Centro, Loyal Fans, ManyVids, Mint Stars. We have already covered OnlyFans, and today we are covering Fansly. I'll be sure to put a card or a link or something for the OnlyFans video that we already got out somewhere on this video or in that description box. Okay, so before I go on a tangent, I'm going to need to say this. I'm going to give you my honest take, which means there's no guarantee that my personal biases don't peek through. I think we saw that in the OnlyFans episode. My bad. I'm human. I have my preferences, especially since I've spent actual time on these platforms, making money, testing the features, and dealing with all the messy behind-the-scenes shit that nobody puts in their glossy how-to videos. You know what I mean? So let's talk Fansly. Fansly popped up in 2021, I believe, right when OnlyFans shook the entire creator industry with that whole, we might just LOL oop and ban adult content. That fiasco, you remember that one? Yeah. Fansly was like the friend who says, you can crash at my place when your landlord just threw you out. It came in fast. It is a subscription-based platform just like OnlyFans, but with a twist, y'all. It actually gives creators a way to be discovered inside the platform. I'm talking internal promotion. Hallelujah! You have got the For You page, the trending creators. You have hashtags and a search bar. A search bar, something OnlyFans still refuses to give us. Like, they are holding out. They're holding that out like it is the last damn cookie in the cookie jar. It is just give me a crumb here. Anyway, you can also let people follow you for free on Fansly, and that gives them the chance to preview some of your content before they decide to subscribe. That is huge. It means someone who's kind of on the fence, right, can warm up to you without that commitment, which tends to be where a lot of people get stuck. And yeah, there are people who definitely manage to make their money dollars by relying on that For You page traffic, but let's get real. As much as the For You page and internal traffic is incredibly helpful, it's still external marketing that is the bread and butter. And I'm talking social media marketing, things like that. Think Reddit, TikTok, Instagram. Those aren't going anywhere in your marketing plan if you're serious, even on Fansly. Feature-wise, though, Fansly isn't reinventing the wheel, but it is adding, some shiny rims and better shocks and brake calipers for sure. Multi-tier subscriptions, yes, she's got them. You want a bronze tier, a silver tier, a gold tier, whatever you want to name them, you got them all in one profile. That alone is a mother trucking game changer. If you like having different access levels without juggling multiple accounts, Fansly is your guy or your girl. They've got live streaming integration with OBS. Oh my lord, that's hot. They also have your standard mass messaging for things like PPV blasts, alongside one-on-one DMs, and detailed analytics. You guys, honestly, those analytics make me a little hot every time I check them. And the interface itself, it just feels more modern. Seriously though, those analytics, like y'all know I'm a data slut. Yeah, oh my God. You know I'm a data-driven girly, and it gives you the damn data you need to make data-driven decisions. Scheduling and content management is significantly easier on Fansly, in my experience, than it is on OnlyFans. And y'all, okay, hear me out. If you combine Fansly's interface with FanGrowth's Fansly extension, oh, you're in for a good time. You're in for smooth sailing when it comes to managing clients and scheduling. I partnered with FanGrowth, so I do have an affiliate link down below for the Fansly extension. I suggest her. We also did a full-blown resource on how sexy that extension really is for creators, and I'm going to link that down below as well if I remember. You can post free and paid content on the same profile on Fansly, which means you can hand out freebies here and there without making your whole page feel like kind of a clearance bin with a, sale running in the DMs every day. There's also, you guys, they are so quick to roll out updates. And from what I've seen and from what I've experienced and from what a lot of creators experience, their support listens to creator feedback, which, believe me, that's not the norm. Should be, is not. Community-wise, this is where I think Fansly is really standing out. I mean, in every other area too, but this is amazing. They have multiple subreddits, public subreddits, where you can ask questions and get answers not just from other creators, but from the actual Fansly staff. That is r/official Fansly and r/Fansly_advice. And the vibe, you guys, it is so much more approachable than some platforms that treat creator support like an annoyance that AI can take care of. I'm looking directly at you, OnlyFans. I'm sorry, there be those biases. All right, let's talk money. Fansly takes the same 20% cut as OnlyFans. Earnings hit your account with a 7-day hold, same as OnlyFans. Once that hold is up, you can withdraw, and we usually see a payout turnaround of 1 to 5 business days. And unlike certain platforms, Fansly actually gives a shit about its creators and will cover your ass in the case of a chargeback. Now hear me out, okay? They'll cover your ass to a point if you are having chargeback after chargeback after chargeback, or if you are getting valid chargebacks. They're not going to cover your butt for that. And they will likely action your account the same as any other platform would. But if you ask me, that 20% that we are paying to Fansly, because that's what that is, we are paying to use it, that 20% that we lose, and I do mean this in direct comparison to OnlyFans, okay? This is a direct statement here. Since they will protect you when it comes to chargebacks, and they actually answer your support questions, I feel like I'm actually receiving something in return for the 20% I'm losing. So I'm not salty about it. I'm not salty about that at all. Payout options are also more flexible. So we have bank transfer, Paxum, even crypto, to name a few. And yes, crypto means you can skip some of that nonsense with banks if you're outside the US or if you're in a high fee country. They do have minimum payouts. If I remember right, they vary per payout platform. So check the details, but that flexibility on payout platform is so nice. I am always the bank payout girl. For me, it's just a little bit easier. They all go into my business bank account. All right, now content policy. This is where I have to pause and do the usual disclaimer. Read the actual terms of service before you post, make an account, engage, comment, don't care, read the terms. Fansly built its reputation on being more creator-friendly, especially for fetish and kink content. That being said, they've tightened things up recently, but they are still more lenient than OF in many areas. As long as you're staying within legal boundaries, so no minors, no non-consent, no illegal acts, you've got more breathing room here. As for BDSM creators, fetish artists, people with niche audiences, you're probably going to feel a little bit less censored on Fansly, but please remember, public content still needs to show a reasonable attempt at privacy. So don't go to the park and strip down. Okay, even with a smaller user base, because Fansly does have a smaller user base than OnlyFans, the combination of discovery tools, so that For You page, flexible features, faster payouts, and community support and actual team support makes Fansly worth having in your lineup. It is not some magic bullet. Okay, you still need a marketing plan. You still need to be consistent. But if you've only been on OnlyFans, adding Fansly could diversify your income and reduce your risk of platform dependency. Remember, we don't put all our eggs in one basket. That is how you wake up to being deplatformed and then fudged. If you're already a creator, here's my advice. Set up your profile properly. Play around with the multi-tier system, post regularly to both free and paid tiers, and test out their live streaming, even if you're a little bit camera shy. And for the love of your own revenue, get active in those subreddits, the tips, the collab opportunities, even just the moral support. Y'all, it's worth it. It's worth it. I'm not here to tell you one platform is the holy grail. But I am telling you that Fansly deserves more credit than it gets. And if you use it strategically, it can be a major player in your income. In the Creators Spicy Tea resource library, there is a correlating written resource to go with this video. I'm going to be sure to link that down below. In that resource are a few more resources hyperlinked that can also really help you get more of a bearing on Fansly and help you further decide if this is the platform for you. Next week on this series, because we're continuing this series, y'all, is going to be, I think, many vids. All right, so if you are just tired of that feeling of invisibility on OnlyFans, the discovery-free wasteland, or if you're ready to just stop relying on one platform for all your money dollars, maybe it's time you turn around and give Fansly a real good shot. All right. Check out that linked resource I'm going to put down below. I'm also going to put down below the podcast episode where I sat down with the lovely Casey and we discussed everything Fansly. Y'all, that is my top performing podcast episode of all time. I love that. I love that so much. Okay, anyway, I'm rambling. Check the description box for more resources. Thank y'all for sitting down with me. I hope you're safe. I hope you're sane. I hope you're not cooking in this heat wave like I am. And I also hope you are thriving.